Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Thor issue 7. And this was a pretty good kind of just throwback issue to Thor's younger days, so it's a nice kind of palate cleanser kind of in between, but I kind of like what it did, kind of showing us another kind of facet of Thor and Loki and Odin's relationship. So we get pretty much Thor narrating the issue, talking about like the lessons that his father tried to instill on him, but the greatest lessons that he learned were in Midgard. We see Odin dealing with dark elves that were going to try to assassinate him as he executes them, saying that, "Oh, did you see that, Thor? Where the hell is he?" And he's like drinking with people and like drinking mead in this hall. But then Odin has sent his ravens and they take Thor away, and he berates him for spending so much time in Midgard and that he should be doing more things with his duties in the realm eternal, and that he's the god of the storms and he shouldn't be in the mud. And he's like, what if I like the mud? What if I like it here? If you want God's kowtowing to you, go to Asgard. And of course, Thor goes up. Odin's pissed off about this. Loki then presents to solve the issue. And of course, Loki starts doing this long plan. He has Thor fall down, and he sees this woman, Erica the Red, fighting against this other tribe of Vikings. And Thor's trying, of course, to show his importance and everything. She's like, who prayed for a god? Who prayed for Thor here? We've got this kind of thing. And she's like, well, it's an auspicious day because gods are falling from the sky, destiny and all that. And Thor's trying to make it look like he can do all this stuff. But she's like, I gotta have this. We even see at one point some dude's head getting chopped up. I'm like, there we go. But she's still not being that impressed. But of course, Loki's like, he's not like Hercules. We kind of have to help him out. And then, like, a troll, they'd sent a troll to pop up. And Thor just goes and takes him out. And she's like, oh, wow, I could have lost a good amount of men there. He's like, yeah, no problem, no problem. And then she just, like, grabs him. You're not a smart one, are you? And, well, at least that works out for me. And then they kiss and they start this love affair. And, of course, Odin pissed off at Disney. We see that Thor's traveling around with her, like flying around on his goats, sailing the seas and everything, and all that. It's like, oh, all right. But Odin's starting to get pissed off at Loki. He's like, oh, it's not the best part yet. And we see that Eric is having a conversation with him, that he flinches with that, and Raven's coming by, talking about his father and all that, and how he thinks that fathers are only there to be, like, risen above. And he's like, Erica goes, well, that's the thing. Odin knows that you can be greater than him. So show him and show me. And they go and they do that. And Loki's able to tell him about a war. And then Thor has to go off and he fights it. And he comes back and he finds out that she died. He wants to figure out how she died. He's like, no, she lived a long, full life. She died like 3 days ago. It's been 40 years. And it breaks him for that, but not completely. Odin comes in pissed off at Loki saying he's still there. And he's like, oh god, he's like, I'm not his greatest enemy, Midgard is. And he wants to live every day to the fullest, and he takes all that stuff from the mortals of Midgard. Talking about how he's going to tell them about like the greatest Vikings and everything, and that's kind of where it ends. That the mortals of Midgard had showed him what it means to be worthy. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, we don't see Odin go on using his spear to do what he needed to do, but this was a pretty good place to kind of just get us into another kind of headspace of how Thor's worthy and what it means to be worthy and the interplays between them. And then we can continue all going on for the War of the Realms, as we'll get into next year. So, yeah, alright. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.